crack open a cold one. It's time for Dark Souls 2. I don't know if I'm ready for Dark Souls 2. What's up, Panda? How's it going? Hello, Lemons. How do you do? It's Dark Souls time, it's going good. Gunz the duel, you know! Hello, Zia. That's good to hear, Lemon. You've made your safe trip, your safe travels. Today's haldoodle is Gunz with a Z, the Duel. A legendary game from back in the day. And the music is the menu music of that game. Oh, it was peak. It might be like the peakest game ever. And when Gunz the Duel comes back, and I've confirmed that it's not all a big scam to steal my information and my data, we are going to be playing some Gunz the Duel. I can't do all the cool things with the swords people do, so I'll be playing like a total noob. But oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait. Who's the goober on the right? That's Omri. Were you a Gunz dueler back in the day, Hal? I thought you weren't into it. I played a little Gunz the Duel. I couldn't do K-style, I couldn't do butterfly style or all that stuff. But I just enjoyed shooting the guns. I like doing the shower room glitch, where everyone would get into like a tiny room and just like blow each other up for massive experience. I loved the quests and guns, they were a lot of fun. So I was in call last night with Sia and Omri. The gnome is a lot of fun to play with. The gnome TTS. We're gonna try getting it. We were just having fun with it on Omri's side. The real challenge is gonna be getting it set up on my side to make sure everything works, but it's a lot of fun to play, or it's a lot of fun to like mess with. Oh, that's right, this game just like starts. It doesn't even let you make a character yet. I need to disable that thing. Oh shoot, the cutscene is playing. The gnome app doesn't do anything. Don't redeem it, don't redeem it. Stop redeeming it, it doesn't do anything. We were trying to test things out. Enable off. Review requests. Is it gone? Is it gone from the channel? Literally no one cares about the Dark Souls story. It says Gnome app is gone now. I gotta be the mysterious hooded figure who's very clearly a man. This is the painted world in Dark Souls 1, right? Is that a theory? She does not look like that in game, I'm sorry to say. She does not look creepy. She looks like an old lady. I didn't get to Gnome Yap. My life is in an indescribable pool of sorrow. Don't worry, Thursday we'll have Gnome Yappin'. It's gonna be peak. I saw the statue and I remembered the Painted World segment. Dark Souls 2 takes place in an unknown amount of time between Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3, and Dark Souls 2 does not matter. That is the unfortunate truth. I am this game's, like, biggest hater. I can't wait to Gnome Yap. I can't wait for people to Gnome Yap. You finished the first one? Dark Souls 1 ended in 2 streams. On the second stream, I was just like, fuck it, we'll just win the... We killed the gargoyle, and then after we killed the gargoyle, we killed Iron Golem, Orange Smoke, Ceaseless Discharge, Fire Sage. We just went through the whole rest of the game afterwards. We killed every single boss, and then we even did the DLC. We one-shot Artorias, we one-shot, Manus. The only thing that really gave us trouble was the Guardian Beast the first time, but then I think we beat the double Guardian Beasts in our second try. It might have even been the first, I can't remember. And just like Dark Souls 1, I have a very specific thing in mind I want to do for this game. Fists and Sastus only. I fucking hate this game. How can you be Dark Souls 2's biggest hater when you finished it using only the Sastus? I'm gonna append that for you, because I don't know. I'm just like, in my mind, I'm like taking psychic damage from all the parts of this game I know I don't like. Like, we're doing the DLCs as well. I think the DLCs are somehow the best parts of this game, and also like the worst that the game is in every aspect. The DLCs are like, they're so well made. The level design in all of them are so good, and then for some reason, I don't know why, they decide to take the biggest, wettest, fartest shit and just be like, we have to make sure that the game has the worst fucking section, and if any Souls game ever, the DLC wouldn't be complete without it. It has to suck. It has to be the worst thing. Oh, we got up that sensitivity. It has to be the worst part. The first how, Scholar of the First How, can you translate what he's talking about? He doesn't like Dark Souls 2, maybe. I think out of all the Dark Souls games, I think I've played 2 the most, honestly. There's something about it that keeps bringing me back, but I can't stay. Dark Souls 2 at its worst is like the lowest, is like the Mariana Trench of the series. Like, this opening is so cool with these little fucking creatures that like run around and stuff. It's so ominous and creepy and atmospheric. And then they put like 15 of the same enemy on a stairwell in front of you and are like, this is what you need to do to get to the boss. Oh, and we gotta fight the fucking dragon, the ancient dragon again, and we gotta fight... we gotta fight these fucking enemies. It's so ass. Are you gonna make Chadette? We're gonna make the same character. We're gonna make Doondle again, like we always do. Like we're gonna do for every single all of the Souls games. That's a very masculine woman you're playing. Yeah, like your character's supposed to be an ambiguous identity, but like you can just take off all their clothes. Boom, I'm a dude. Because the character creation comes at the end of this little traversal section. Like, I don't understand why they did it this way. It's very strange. We gotta go talk to the old ladies, and they're just like, "Do you remember what you looked like? Do you remember?" So we don't have the right glyphs. This game doesn't have like PlayStation support on the PC. Remember that old lady we saw at the beginning? How she looks like in game.
Seems to be the ruckus.
Everyone has such a dumb face.
Your face.
Don't talk about my face. Look at your face. You're finished. You'll go hollow and lose your soul over and over.
You'll become one of them.
Don't bonk me. I'm gonna suffer greatly. Playing the game is a self-bonk.
What is your name?
Excuse me, fuck. I need a drink. Try to recall your name. I think my name was Doondle. Oh. I'm trying to... Are you sure that's your name? Yeah.
It's a human effigy.
Wow, thank you.
Take a closer look. Who do you think it's supposed to be? Think back.
Okay, we can't delete Hal Yap anymore. Somebody used it.
Yes.
You got the crit, that's enough. You fucking nailed me. When we do gnome yapping is gonna take channel points, but it's only gonna take like 10. It's gonna take a very minimal amount. Do not worry, do not fret. It's just, it really, like, it like hurts my feelings that this game is the way that it is. I can go into this for a second once. I just want to make sure I have the right... I can't get away. His face is so fucked. Make them the most ugly thing in the world. How dare you? We're gonna make our super cool character again. I have no creativity. We gotta make the exact same character. He looks so dumpy. I can't get over it. Can we not change anything else? Advanced settings. Ah, okay. Age. The slider that doesn't do anything. Why'd you make his hair so saturated red? This is Doondle. He just traveled all the way over from Dark Souls 1. These are the most, like, this is the most I've ever heard, like, how the character thing has been described. It's too much. They literally, like, made it as sharp as possible. I hate him. I hate this character. Yeah, this is exactly what we want. All we gotta make sure is that this character has the most masculine and proud jaw in the whole world. His hair wasn't like this in Dark Souls 1 because they didn't give me the power to make it like this. He sucks! Why is his face so pointy? He looks like a fish. I need cheekbones. Where did the cheekbones go? Oh my god, he looks like a fucking... Oh, there, okay, cheekbone spread. There we go. Now we can fix this character. This is starting to come together now. This is Doondle. Class and gift. We are Naturally, we are the deprived. Is this your true self? In a way. Just chat when I lose the video game and die. When I have to repeat the same area for like the 15th time.
Belong to the... But remember,
Petrified something, what a name. That's Dark Souls 2, baby! Are you okay, Hal? I'm definitely not okay. We're playing Dark Souls 2. I'm stomping around. Actually, no, we're going true to form. Doondle is on a quest to find the strongest pants in this world once again. We will find the strongest pants and we will punch and fist our way through every encounter. And I know in this game specifically, I can get a decent way through without actually... Because there's no starter boss in this game. I know where the safestas are. They're somewhere in the first area. I could go get them to not break the fists only stipulation of this run. I just have to pick up souls on the way to make sure I can afford to buy them. Oh, don't tell me I can't get this item. Okay. You need the Heimlich maneuver? No, I'm okay. You will lose all your Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. Over and over. It's been a while. Let's do the tutorial. I like the way this game did the tutorial, kind of. I think this is very fun. I mean, like, that's my main gripe with this game. I think this game did so many cool and interesting things, which, like, never came back for the future games, but it also, like, did the worst things that the series has ever done, probably. The gargoyle had me worried. A gargoyle had me worried, too. We had to make sure we're strong enough to kill it. And so the legs achy, haldoodlin begins. Dagger. We ain't gonna be using that. We don't need to use no dagger. Also, this game has adaptability, like the worst thing ever. What if we tied your iframes to a stat? So that the game is unplayable unless you have like a minimum 20 points in that stat. Also, they brought back the grass from Demon's Souls in this game as well for some reason. It's an anomalous game. This game should not exist. I remember waking up at like... No, okay, not waking up. I actually remembered the exact moment that I achieved pure, like, jovial joy. When I was watching... When I was supposed to be doing my homework, making the, Oh, that's right, they can kill you when you're... This is Dark Souls, die for the first time, achievement unlocked. I remember I was supposed to be working on my big history project that I got a 0 on. And I was watching Spike TV, I was watching the Game Awards, or whatever channel it was airing on at the time. And now we're ugly fucking green Shrek, great, I love this game. And then the Dark Souls 2 trailer played, and I was like, oh. And then I played it, and I was like, oh my god, it's better than the original. And then I played through it again, and I'm just like, wait, the game is actually shit. The game is actually liquid ass. Forgot about resistance or adaptability. Yeah, adaptability is the, your iframes. I'm gonna encourage you to win ASAP. I'm waiting on the Sekiro note. Oh, the message disappeared, fuck! Waiting on the Sekiro run, something no death. I'm so excited to play Sekiro. I've been getting a lot of Sekiro things put in my For You page, and I forgot how peak that game was. Piss only Sekiro run when? You play Sekiro, but there's always like the soft sound of relieving oneself in the background throughout the whole playthrough. Is that what you're asking for? Is that what chat wants? That fucking hit me. I hate it. I need my safeties. Why did I even come here? I don't know why they made hollowing green in this game. The idea that your character gets more hollow the more you die is such a cool idea, but then they made it that you're just like, you're ugly. You die, you get an achievement skill issue. That's how you know that they got the sense of the game wrong. Remember the Dark Souls 2 trailer where the lighting was insanely good? Yes, and there was like the cool mask helmet that you could get with like the cool mask of the puppet soldiers that wasn't in the actual game. I remember it all. I was there for it. The game is liquid ass. Liquid ass, just like liquid glass. Is there anyone out there? I haven't come to appreciate it. I still think it's terrible. The liquid glass display on iPhones, do not just immediately type in chat, oh, I'm an Android user, I don't have to deal with Apple. I will point my finger in disdain at you. I think Apple's better than Android, especially lately. But also, at the same time, the liquid glass display is actually dog shit. Is there anyone who actually likes it anywhere? Heats my iPhone? It probably tastes bad. It probably tastes like sweaty hands. I'm more of a honey display kind of guy. I don't know what you're talking about. You need to be banned. I love it when Apple bricks your iPhone when it's outdated. Every phone does that, though. You can't just say that because Android does it too. It just does it differently. I'm using a phone from 2019 and it's fine. Fuck! Why? Why are my iPhone so shit? See, this is how you know they lost the plot in this game. No one cares how many people died in the funny hard game. I mean, if you've seen the Matthew Matosis video about Dark Souls 2, like, my gripes are basically, like, the same as all of it, like, his here. I don't want to, like, reiterate the video because I think it's very well made and well structured, but, like, there's literally no path to get over there, and we're gonna be over there in, like, a matter of seconds if we actually choose to walk that way. We have to walk through, like, miles and miles of underground caves beneath an ocean, and then we just pop up there. But in reality, you, like, walk through a cave over there, you walk for, like, not even a minute, maybe, like, 30 seconds, and then you're just over there. They tried to capture the same element of Dark Souls 1 with, like, the world interconnectedness, but they fake it so often and so cheaply in this game. Oh, yeah, here's you. Who are you? I packed my tools in there. I can't just climb through the fucking big open window next to me. No, you gotta go find my key. I didn't even talk to the crestfallen warrior. I'm all rattled up right now. I didn't even equip my Estus flask. Ah, but one flask. They really fucking hate you in this game. Is this like the fake food display in front of a restaurant? Basically, yeah. You know, this game is, if you play Scrandle, this game is the bad Scrandle that doesn't win the vote every time. I'm Moglin. Don't get me mistaken for, like, the Legend of Zelda enemy. The fucked up thing, too, like, this is one of the cool things. If you buy all his stuff constantly, he, like, gets this, like, swag lean. He leans on the table, and he starts talking down to you because now he has a bunch of money. I like that stuff. That's cool. The fact that you can come over to this well and punch this rock to get an Estus flask shard is fucking cool. Like, they do so many cool things. This stupid pig enemy over here that follows you all through Majula and that doesn't, like, the fucking stupid pig enemy, now it's gonna follow me and beat the shit out of me and it won't de-aggro. I don't know where the ladder seller is. They just, like, break items. They have such strange and unique AI for this game. There's, like, the Covenant of Champions up here. There's the Lying Priestess down there. Dark Souls 2, but the pigs are coming. And they're, like, too tiny to hit. Like, you look at this, it's so hard to kill these things. It's so strange. Anyway. Also, this is Scholar of the First Sin, so there's gonna be, like, even more, like, fucked up jank that's gonna happen. Just you fucking wait. There's specifically a part in the Shaded Forest where there's, like, these enemies where, like, the models just don't work. They run at you sideways, it looks so fucked up. As much as I'm ragging on this game, I'm very excited to play it again. Just to, like, go back down memory lane. There's a frozen guy this way, I can't go this way. New indie game called Dredge, very cool. I've heard of Dredge. It doesn't look like it's my thing. I think I'm gonna play it still. But I feel like it falls into, like, a pitfall that I have, like, with a lot of indie games where they have, like, a solid and cool premise, but they don't know what to do with it. Great. It feels like there's a lot of meandering in Dredge, but I do plan to play it. Maybe in October, because it's a spooky game. Speaking of games, though, that just released that are cool and indie, I got a notification on my phone today, right when I woke up, for maybe, like, the peakest news I've ever heard. We're gonna be playing it on stream, by the way. We're bumping this up to, like, fit in somewhere. Maybe on Thursday instead of a second round of Mina, I fit this in. Endocopia, a psychological horror point-and-click puzzle game finally came out, and I've been waiting for this game forever. It looks so cool. Give it a look. You play as, like, a little character who looks like he came out of the kids drawing program Kids Picked in a fucked up world. The demo was really fun. I never played the demo. I want to go in completely blind in this game. It looks really cool. Like, there's, like, fucking 60,000 enemies, man. This fucking game is so... Like, are you joking? Look at them all! Just loop them. I need the items. I need to buy the fist item so I actually start doing damage. There's, like, there's more enemies in this area right now than all of Undeadburg, I'm pretty sure, from the first game. It's actually outrageous. Oh my god. And you just can't enter the mist because there's no iframes. By the fisting item, I'm trying. Could someone catch that? It got auto-modded. Oh my god, are you joking me with this? I'm dead. No, because an enemy also has to be climbing down the stairs, too. What if we put literally like 23 enemies in one area? This is no issue if you have this like any weapon, but it's just, it's fucking it's egregious and so disrespectful. And maybe I'm over-exaggerating a little bit because, never mind, I was gonna say at least they don't all aggro at once, but lo and behold. Thank you, game. I appreciate that the game takes away your health demon soul style. I don't like that you get more and more green. You literally become the green child as you play the game and lose. Dark Souls creators, when you breathe 70 enemies. Don't you dare put that bad juju out in the world. This was not by the original Dark Souls creator. This was somebody else. I will not let that slander fly here. They had no part in the creation of this disaster. I have to wait for the clown carve enemies to come down the ladder now so I can have a turn. Mom said it was my turn to go on the ladder. There's no iframes for climbing the ladder. Oh. Oh my god, just end me. Fuck. You can't do anything in this game. You step on a jar of glass and you die. We just need to calibrate. We just need to like steady our course and then we can finally step on the spikes, you die. Touch the emony, you die. Jump in a pit, you die. Don't breathe for too long, you die. There's a person who made a video, I've referenced it a lot, it's like a vocal stim for me, called the Irate Video Game Nerd. Not Irate Video Gamer and not Angry Nintendo Nerd, it's the Irate Video Game Nerd. It's a parody of all the clones that the Angry Video Game Nerd spawned when he made his content. But he specifically reviewed Sonic the Hedgehog 3, it is a very peak video, I recommend watching it. You will lose all your souls over and over, and then behind every corner will be an ambush waiting to kill you. You will never find soulless in this world, and you will die alone. You will die alone. Ironically, though, surrounded by your enemies and all those who despise you and seek the worst. Guys are so lifeless, like they wait for like 7 years. There's no soul behind any enemy in this game. At least you know where to go. It's all still in there, baby. This game came out in 2014, I think. It's all still rattling around in my brain. We don't break the fist only runs core rule. Now we just need to find our second Sastus. And then we're really cooking with fire. Things betwixt. What are these names? Literally, they don't know. No one knows what the names are. It's betwixt the walls, I guess. Yes, become a Dark Souls 2 hater with me. Lamenting the fact that we're playing this game. Oh, rejoice. Rejoice that we're playing Dark Souls 2. Oh, rejoice. The enemies all hate you. Oh, rejoice. Their aggro range spans across the lands. And rejoice. Rejoice that you're using your hands. You prefer the lands between. Honestly, yeah. Like, it's literally the Chad versus, like, loser meme. Like, loser, things betwixt. Thing between where? Like, what does it matter? The lands between. The area between two great lands. They're both equally mad. Lands between goes way crazier than things betwixt. So anyway, today at work was very, not to get off on the pessimistic foot, even though that's all we do here. I don't know what this kid's deal was, because they're like a child, so like I can't be mad. They're a kid. But there were two people in the play lab, or they were like the play area. Sweats nervously, looks side to side. There were two people in the playground today, or two families, and there was just this one kid who like got it in their head. They were playing Marco Polo with the other kids, but they weren't. They never even like spoke to them. They just started like saying Marco Polo, you'll never find me. Marco Polo, you'll never find me. Haha, you'll never find me. And then like at some point, the kid thought he was playing with left, and then they climbed to the top of the playground and then just started screaming as loud as they could, Marco Polo! Why did you leave, Marco Polo? You gotta come get me, Marco Polo! It went on for 20 minutes, and my manager even came back saying like, what's going on? Like, what is happening? And I looked at them just like, I don't know. He won't stop screaming. And this other kid was just having like, fuck this game. This other kid was just having big feelings. They kept saying like, oh, we have to go now. We have to go. And then he would start freaking the fuck out. And just like start swinging his arms around, like punching the air, going crazy. I've never seen a tantrum go that crazy. Like I see like kids crashing out all the time, having to leave the playground. But this one was like on a whole nother level. But like, so they're just children, so it goes. Can't be mad. They can't even let you have a... They won't even give you the satisfaction of getting a plunging attack in this game without shoving an annoying enemy right behind you to punish you for interacting with the game. The auto lock. Oh my god, just hit the enemy. This game is fucking putrid ass. If only you were healing, they slapped the flask out of your hand. No, we got... At least in Another Crab's Treasure innovated slightly on that kind of thing. They do it in Mina too, where if you try to heal while being attacked, you lose the flask. Or at least in... No, in Crab's Treasure, it bounces out of your hand to get it. In Mina, I think you straight lose it. Oh, there goes all those souls. I played base Dark Souls 2 a lot, but Scholar is, I think I only played through Scholar once. They say that this is the ultimate version of Dark Souls 2, but I think they are wrong. I think original Dark Souls is a million times better than Scholar. It's just that the original games aren't supported anymore, so my hand is slightly forced. Beautiful fire, by the way. I love the raging fire at the top with the weird rendering. Oh yeah. I think Scholar's way better personally. In what aspects? Because I'm actually willing to like talk about this. I think like the new stuff they added is just so awkward. Like just off the top of my mind, because I have to like remember what is the new stuff they added specifically to Scholar. Because just off the rip, Aldia is like such a not cool boss. IMO. I don't think Aldia is worthy of like being like, oh, I am the cool secret boss if you respond to me in the right way kind of thing. The weird enemies they added in as like supplementary, like new content, like they don't work. Like the only benefit I get from Scholar is that you get the DLCs with it, which is like the good part of the game. I'm curious what you have to say. I played OG than Scholar, and I felt like the pacing of Scholar was way better. The enemy progressions was better. Overall had a better time. I found it more interesting. We will see. I remember Dark Souls 2 base way more than Scholar. I do know, though, for a fact, in that room that I was complaining about in the beginning of the game, with like the 20 trillion enemies, I'm pretty sure in the original game that was a single Heide knight. There was no reason to put 50,000 fucking fodder enemies in that area instead. Anyone see a new egg game came out on Steam? When I saw that Endocopia came out, I saw that a game called an egg extremely hard game. I think it's time for another egg game soon. Remember your roots. I believe it's a co-op game though. Oh, I just want to play my egg games in Soulless. That's how the friendslop games will get you. They make it so that you have to buy 4 copies of them, and then the truly inept ones will make it so that they don't compensate for the fact that 4 people have to buy the game. They put it up for full price for every single person to buy it for the money. If you're gonna make co-op mandatory in your game, you gotta give like reasonable like pricing alleviation. I appreciate friendslop games that either let you buy a 4-pack for cheap or let one player host and everyone joins for free because they can't host. There are a lot of good ways to do it. I don't respect it when they don't take those avenues. Like if I'm paying $20 to play, just for an example, not the case because this game is actually good. Like look at like Lethal Company. Lethal Company is fairly priced for what it is, I believe, because you need people to have fun to play Lethal Company. If Lethal Company was like $40 and everyone had to buy it, it's like, no. If a co-op game doesn't have a public lobby single player mode, I ain't buying it. Well, Lethal Company has that, but Lethal Company is like, it's like not good to play single player. Like it doesn't, the things that make Lethal Company shine don't shine brightly through single player. It's so hard playing solo. And Lethal Company is not designed to play solo because all the enemies one-shot you. The game is very clearly designed to be played with a multiplayer thing in mind. Like, all the way the enemies kill you too is supposed to be observed by other people as part of the experience of getting killed by them. Well, in games like Repo, the game is solo playable because they give you the tools in order to handle these kinds of encounters. Rest in peace, headphone users. You need a mod for solo. I can't just be doing that. Some games are designed for solo, some games ain't. No shame if it isn't. Just don't charge for solo prices or something or other. This is the pursuer. There he goes on his cool bird. He has so much aura. But they have to put a lame enemy in the way that I had to deal with first. I think I'm gonna die to him. I think no ifs, ands, or buts. I don't think I have the skill to remember how to beat him good. And also the adaptability is gonna, like, throw me off. Also, doesn't he just, like, leave if you take too long? Doesn't he just say, like, this shit ain't worth my time? If you leave the space, he fucks off? Well, I ain't no punk. I don't think I've ever seen that attack. It does not bring to mind when I think of me fighting the pursuer. Bod watcher 50 years. This is getting cut. Owning the pursuer is getting cut from the VOD. Fucking what? Thought process. Counting sheep. Do androids dream of electric sheep? Cyberpunk, Neuromancer. Did you see they're making a Neuromancer TV show on Apple TV? It's weird seeing a TV show that it's weird seeing a book that inspired so much of like cybertech dystopia stuff that we see in media today being made, but being inspired by the things that it inspired originally. It is very strange. Cyber stuff is cool. I recommend the book Neuromancer then. Did Hal beat the game yet? No, I'm getting more and more frustrated at the game as time goes on. Is it like, does it not bother anybody else? Like, if you come from like a plain Souls game background, there's fucking 5 enemies in front of me. Like, it's infinity. This is a genuine crashout. There's literally no breathing room in this game. Clickbait again. It's not clickbait. It's a psychotic game design. I believe in you, Hal. It's a matter of when, not if. It's just that the game is like an insult. There's so many feelings going through my mind right now. I don't understand how people, like, someone needs to teach me the way, I guess. But there's the people who enjoy this game opposed to like the other Souls games, when there's just so many like fundamental problems with it. I was watching Souls games not fun, but playing them is it. Watching somebody lose over and over and over in Souls games, or in video games in general, is like a mental trap to make people want to get the game so that they can prove to themselves that they are better than the person they watch play the game. I am not immune to this kind of thing either. Many a time have I watched Northern Lion play a game and then buy the game to prove I'm not dog shit at it. Is the rest of this game going to be this miserable? Honestly, yeah. Do you feel for me seeing this? Every encounter is designed just to kill you. There's no fun engagements. There's just like the game bullying you over and over again. In high school, I played the trombone, but I wasn't very good at it. And the person who like played the trombone the previous year, I'm pretty sure hated me because I took the trombone from them. It's like, I didn't know music theory. I just wanted something that looked like it was easy to play. I wanted to play piano, but it was only for actual music students. It's another thing. How do you play piano? I don't have a lot of dexterity with my fingers. So I find it hard to like maneuver them in that kind of way. It comes look easy, but it's not. Just look at the Whiplash kid. Look at Miles Teller in Whiplash. That shit looks fucking intense. Are you dragging or are you rushing? This is just like the palette. Something drops above and behind me here. I'm almost positive. Like, I don't know if it comes across on stream, but I actually think there's four people. I don't know if it comes across on stream, but my fucking disdain for every single moment so far where I turn a corner and there's like 50 fucking enemies in like a tiny corridor waiting to kill you it's fucking palpable. There's not enough synonyms in the world to like think of all the ways I can use to describe this game. I would run out in seconds. I'm not going to do it because the bit is too complicated to actually execute, but like it's an ambush trick. Obviously there's going to be an enemy there. But do we really need 4 fucking people? There's like, you're on a thin platform. Do you remember what this area was in Dark Souls 2 original? This area was they put a challenging enemy across from you that threw axes, and the way to get through was you had to perfectly block the axes in order to approach the enemy to kill them and get the rare item. In Scholar, there's no enemy, you walk up, and then 4 fucking fodder enemies drop in from behind you from a room that's literally nothing. There's nothing back there. It's a fucking empty dog shit room with nothing in there. Just fucking put it on the tally of things that I think Scholar got wrong. I feel like Scholar was like, they doubled down on the ganking and shit in this game, which is like not the part I like. But what does it matter what I like? That's not important to the whole overall, like the crux of everything. It's just like, but why would you double down on it? Yep, I win. Me when I have an obelisk protruding from my stomach and I see a little fella with a red head. For what it's worth, I like how the giants look in this game. The general lore of like the giants and what they're doing in Drangleic is kind of interesting, I guess. That Vendrick stole something from them, but we don't know what it is. He stole something. I wonder if the devs even know if that stuff was hashed out. Man with hole in face? Yeah. Thank you for the 34 bits, Panda. You're keeping the lights on over here. Oh my god, just like actual middle finger. Middle finger, fuck you, die. Hit game. Middle finger again. Yippee! Another middle finger, and to top it all off, wouldn't you know, it's another middle finger. Oh my god, I just took so much fucking psychic damage. I'm gonna throw up from how badly I feel right now. I just remembered the Shrine of Amana. I'm begging you, hit the fucking enemy. When we said that this is the worst part of the game and that it doesn't get much worse than this area, what about the Shrine of Amana? Oh my god, new hat. I'm so slay right now. It invigorates me with the power to want to win. I wonder how hard it would be to set up custom hats that actually like move with me talking, instead of having to just like overlay and block it all. Those lips aren't bodacious enough. Personal preference issue. They're bodacious enough for me. Dies from thinking about how my lips weren't bodacious enough that one time. For no other particular reason. Character just gives up living. You write a custom program to display your ping tuber. I'd have to do it that way. I'd have to make it so that for certain hats, this would have to be its own tier of rarity, because then I have to make the hat specifically for all the other for like the talking and the blinking and stuff. Absolutely doable, but like an extra wrinkle. And then I just have to have it so that when a certain hat triggers, it calls like a thing for VideoTube. Can you imagine when we make the jump to VTuber Studio and I'm all 3D and shit and I have to make sure all this stuff works for when I'm wiggly and jiggly? I can't imagine you 3D. I'm not gonna be 3D, I'm just gonna be like wiggly. Like imagine like this how it is now, but I'm moving more. And instead of having to like click out of my game to like make me look at you with VideoTube, I just have it so that if I'm looking at chat in real life, my web camera knows to like make me do the looking at you face. I saw a funny video the other day. I was on Reels. It was it had like a 2-minute intro. It was like a YouTube video intro to dog fart sound effect. And it had like a 3-minute intro of all these crazy effects and 3D shit, and then finally, after all that, it played, and it was just like... Oh! And then there was like a thanks for watching. I think it was very well crafted. It made me giggle. It's so good. It's insane. All it's missing is like explosions happening behind him while he floats into the air. Your damage. He's going to die, or we're not going to use the crossbow to kill him. He is the... Okay, we do 59 with 2 punches, and with 1 punch we do 65. There's something... Double punching costs like 3 times the stamina to do it, as opposed to 1 punch that does more damage. The CBT and the Hat Dancer can beat the... It's missing the G for game. Or can beat this. In a way, it's more impressive to have to kill the enemy in more punches, because they have more opportunities to kill you. I'm sad we died to the Pursuer the first time. I forget what you get for beating him. Probably like some upgrade materials or something. What would you rather go pay to see? Someone punch... Like, for example, let's say there's a cow in an open field, and someone walks up to the cow and punches it once, and it blows up into giblets. Or they punch it 367 times, and then it blows up into giblets. When you're already peak, is there any even point to, like, seeing you be more peak? You can never be more peak afterwards. I don't know, I'm just trying to, like, flex and, like, read chat while fighting the boss. I'm just saying bullshit that's not too brain power intensive. It'd be sad either way, I suppose. I think I would call PETA. Why, so they can come over and kill it before you? Heyo! They fucking show up and say, you kill Stealer, and then they kill you or something. Did you see that water? I wasn't trying to mention it. I'm like, I'm being too negative. Don't mention the water. Don't mention the water. Don't mention the perfectly 8x8 tiled water with the exact same shimmer. I simply roll my eyes and I just do not think. I choose not to experience reality around me and substitute it with my own version. There isn't like 50 enemies chasing behind me right now. You know, in Dark Souls 2 OG, fighting the Hyde Knight was your choice. When you come across a Hyde Knight, they don't move unless you attack them, and the reward for fighting them is usually, like, pretty good. In this game... Ah, but another enemy for the slaughter! Send them all! Send your best knights! We'll fight them with the big fuck-ass enemy that chases you to the ends of the earth as well! There's no respite! Everything must be painful. Everything is a challenge to be overcome. And only through success, patience, and planning can we achieve true nirvana. Only through perfect, careful leashing can we truly experience the game, even though both Hyde Knights have already aggroed on me. What the fuck even hit me? I got clipped by his fucking aura. His fucking Conqueror's hockey, like, took a chunk out of my HP, and now I have to sit through a loading screen because the enemy was had too much aura and I died from it. I'd like to have an honorable duel with you, but the whole rest of the game really prefers if I didn't get that chance. Why am I doing this? I'm gonna just get killed by the dragon. I don't know how to get past this dragon without a shield. What if I just squeeze right by you? Oh, you have to kill the dragon. Now, here's my next question, is that, does the dragon hurt the enemies as well? Barely. That guy one-shot me. Seems a little stacked against you. Yeah, you're telling me. It's just curious why they would make it so that every single enemy can be aggroed to hell and back. And there's no aggro range. Actually, you know what? I take all of that back. This game is perfect because this game makes it so that if you kill an enemy enough times, they perma-despawn. So all we have to do is work through this area 15 times, killing each enemy 15 times, and then we can finally make progress. Get ready for the stream of a lifetime. Another little cool thing they added to the game is when you backstab an enemy, instead of just locking into the backstab animation or just punching them, you get the setup attack, or instead your character does a little tiny hit to confirm the backstab, and then half the time it doesn't work, so you do no damage and you're locked into an animation, so you die. Open stream, sees Dark Souls, expects brother, there he is. Omri, I will kill you. Oh my god. How far did we get in the first Dark Souls 1 stream? We made like no fucking progress today. I'd be happy we got a Lord Soul, but like what's the closest one? We can't go down to the gutter because it's locked behind buying an item and finding the laddersmith in the valley, which you also need to spend money to open. I guess Lost Sinner and the Lost Bastille is probably the closest. He's gonna crash out. The whole stream's been a crash out. This game fucking sucks. Why would Miyazaki do this? He should be making Spirit Away 2 instead of this. Being the fall guy for Dark Souls 2. I wonder if he directed anything afterwards. I know he's still part of the FromSoft team, but as a Boston man. Butter dog. The dog with the butter on it. Butter dog. The dog with the butter. Butter dog. Butter dog. Oh shit, it's the butter dog. Oh, I've lost my souls over and over again. Oh. Woe is me! A dog enemy in a punching run. It's the most impossible to hit enemy ever created. Why is my healing? Why is my Estus Blast not working? Why aren't you playing DS1? We finished it. Here, I have a new extreme challenge for Dark Souls. You need to prove me wrong. Find a room. Actually, hold on one second. Technically, this room fills the criteria for the question I was about to ask. I was going to say, find a room that only has one enemy in it. But, lo and behold. My argument, this is technically outside and not a room, so it doesn't count. I see 2 enemies. Bits, 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 bits. Have a good night and a good week. Thank you, Panda. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for the bits. I saw the big boy in yourself, your own worst enemy. Oh my god, so true. That's not one enemy. That's one emony. Touch the emony, you die. Don't breathe for too long, you die. Hit the explosive barrels, you die. Don't hit the barrel in front of you. I need that barrel for important reasons. For amazing reasons, even. I hate that I can't use my last life gem, because then next time I find a life gem, I have to re-equip them. It won't remember the slot I had. Why are you... Why are doing a fight night build? This is Doondle. He punches. Chatters can TTS random objects. We don't need to over-engineer such a simple premise. The premise is you talk through the gnome and the gnome is you. We don't need to like add all these bells and whistles. It's like reverse developer brain, where the developers make something that's good, and then the people asking for it keep asking for it. Can you what if the water jug that you pour water out of, what if it advertised to you? I could in theory add everything now. Literally like make it a mod for Twitch that other people can use. We only needed to talk from the gnome. We don't need to go crazy mode. What if a chug jug in fork knife? I should get a mod. I should really get the mod that makes it so that when you die, it just plays the Yoda dying sound effect. It might help alleviate the annoyances that I'm feeling from having to play this. Having to play it like I'm being forced at gunpoint. It wasn't even aggro. He fucking just comes after me anyway. Oh my god, I don't care. I don't care. I'm actually freaking out. I'm getting that weird feeling where it feels like my tongue is too big for my mouth, and I'm like chewing each individual, all of my teeth, like individually, and I can feel it. And that like, when I blink, I can feel the skin behind my eyelids touching my bare irises, and that when I breathe in, I can feel the air brush against the insides of my nose and fill my lungs, and my lungs expanding and touching the insides of my own body. It's pure uncomfortableness. This is how human beings operate, yeah. Yeah, but there's a stitch in the source code for humans where we're not meant to feel these things. I can feel each individual rib in my body right now. And the joy of Dark Souls. Don't you fucking drag Dark Souls' name through the fucking mud and dirt. The joys of Dark Souls is the joys of Dark Souls 2. It's an entirely different game. It's a fucking insult. The joys of Dark Souls implies that the same experience I'm having right now is when I'm at my lowest points in Sekiro or Bloodborne. Just specking the magic. No, we're doing fists only. Sorry, it says press A to open, not A to shuffle your feet around like a man-child. Like... Oh! If you get 10 next stream, see, if you get 10 subscribers, can you play this game? From start to finish? Can we see that happening? Well, I know iframes. Opening doors gives you iframes. This is Dark Souls 2. There are no iframes in this game, you sorry sod. You sorry son of a goon. This is Dark Souls 2, MFA. We yank you in every encounter in this bitch. You think you're gonna fight one enemy? Nope. You're gonna open a door to go somewhere cool? No, it's literally nothing. There's nothing behind this door. Then you die. Pick up an item, takes 50 fucking hours. Climb a ladder, get killed trying to climb the ladder. 6, 7. We should have done a death counter for this one. I'm gonna set that up for next stream. I'm gonna check the VOD. I'm gonna update the death counter. Me when I turn into a trumpet. This is me when I turn into a trumpet. What's happening to me? That's what it would sound like if I turned into a trumpet. But you do you, I guess. 6, 7. 17. Rokunana. Oh, enemies. You know what this boss is? This boss is 3 dudes. 3 fellas in a room. What if they took Ornstein and Smo and they added Schming, the third Ornstein and Smo brother? I do know, good luck. You forgot to kill a few enemies. Nothing you say can hurt me in any way that matters, Omri. I'm sorry to say.
There was a Russian man in Russia long ago. He was big and strong with his eyes of flaming gold. People looked at him with his atmosphere, with their eyes where he was such a lovely dear. Oh, he could preach the Bible like a preacher, full of ecstasy and fire. Ah, but he was the kind of teacher women would desire. Dun dun dun. Rada Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen. He was a cat that really was gone. Rada Rasputin, Russia's greatest love machine. It was a shame how he carried on. Take a look outside and find out. You're trying to trick me. You're trying to make me look outside when there's a celestial being from beyond the stars waiting to turn me into a demon. That's what you want me to do? You want me to take a peek outside and you want me to turn into an evil demon? Alright, so I'm like a cool demon now, but I'm like normal still. I already coped with the fact that I will never look the way I used to. Stop telling me to die. It makes me feel bad. Why enemy? I was literally about to say, how much constraint did you think it took the developers to put a single basilisk in this room and no other enemies? One enemy right there. Yeah, but they put a fucking ne'er-do-well behind me to come gank me while I looked in awe at the basilisk. Alright, well the lock-on the lock-on has other things in mind. It's the game that literally keeps on giving. It's literally, you couldn't write comedy this good. I literally can't lock on this basilisk. Die, die, die. Oh my god, oh my god, there's two enemies! Two enemies were lying in wait all along. I'm sorry, Oceans of Bunnies, but you've lost this battle. You lost this duel of wits, and there's nothing you can do about it. Again, lots of cool ideas. The enemies that are scared of fire, cool. The drawbridge shortcut, cool. The bell that you ring to make the ship come into the dock, cool. The fact that you can do it with an arrow from really far away, cool. But, the dreaded but. They decided to put 50 trillion fucking enemies around every corner so that you can't even appreciate the good parts of the game. I need electric pads on my chair to basically kill me every time I put my feet up on my chair. It's such a bad habit, and it's actually, like, really bugging me. That's quite the motivation, not place your feet on your chair. It's just a bad habit. I did it before when I lived with my parents because there were lots of spiders in my room, and I didn't want to have a spider crawl on my foot. But now I just do it because of out of habit. I suggest amputation. Well, I still need the feet for afterwards, but, like, your character level is too low. This is the second area of the game. And I'm level 41. It's just that the game, they made a cool decision where they tied your iframes on your roll to a stat in the game, so the game's basically fucking unplayable unless it's at 25. So all my other stats are suffering so I can play the game properly. When did you even level? I leveled, like, in between bosses. Iframe is a stat, yes. When you roll, like, they increased the iframes of the roll. Like, I was getting hit by fucking absolutely brutal attacks early because like, the way that... Sorry, I'm gonna have, like, a freak out again. Can't be fucking staggered. Ooh, whoa, whoa. They all have fucking, like, 3-hit combos that put me to 1 HP. And they have my HP every time I fucking die. Also, the drinking speed of your flask is also tied to a stat. It's tied to the same stat that your iframes are tied to. Just a little fun fact I thought that you should all know. This room has literally nothing in it. I'll become someone else when he marathon. It's because it's not my stream. I'm not saying anything. My audio didn't break. I alt F4'd the game in defiance. Your mic is muted. Don't fuck with me. Hey, don't write yourself off yet. It's only in your head you feel left out. Or looked down on. Just try your best. Don't be afraid.